So we've got a system of equation word problem, and it tells us that the perimeter of a rectangle is 56 centimeters. The length is 2 more than the width, and they want us to tell them the dimensions of the rectangle. Okay, now, just like we said earlier, if they ever describe a shape but they don't provide you with a diagram, you should draw one, right? So I'm going to draw a rectangle. Okay, and I'm going to call this side the width, which makes this also the width. And I'm going to call this the length and this the length. Now the perimeter formula says that if you were to be standing at this corner of the rectangle and take a walk all the way around the rectangle, your perimeter is when you add up all 4 sides, or how far it took you to walk all the way around. And so your perimeter is W plus L plus W plus L, because that would be the length all the way around. Now, W plus W is what? 2W. And L plus L is 2L. So we're saying the perimeter is twice the width plus twice the length. Now, they tell us in the problem that the rectangle is 56 centimeters. So I'm going to say 56 equals 2W plus 2L. Okay? That represents the first sentence. The second sentence says the length is 2 more than the width. So the width plus what? 2. Very good. So this is your system of equations. Now remember what I told you, when you're doing system of equation word problems, the hardest part is just figuring out that it is a system of equations. Why is this one a system of equations? Because there's 2 scenarios. This was the first scenario, and this is the second one. Okay, another way to think of it is there's 2 different variables. You got width and length in the same problem, right? And so you have 2 scenarios that will help you narrow down what the length and width are. Now in this case, since they have already solved for L, I'm just going to take what they solved for L and I'm going to substitute it in. So I'm going to solve this system of equations by what? Substitution. And so I've got 56 equals 2W plus 2 times what the length is, and the length is W plus 2. Right? And so I've got 56 equals 2W, and then I'm going to distribute this 2, so I have plus 2W plus what? 4. Y'all got to pay attention. Now 2W plus 2W is 4W. So I have 56 equals 4W plus 4. I'll subtract 4 on both sides. And so I have 52 equals 4W. Now when you divide 4 on both sides, what does it tell you W is? 13? So I know the width is 13. Now let's think about that. If the width is 13, they told us the length is the width plus 2. So I can take 13 plus 2 and get what? 15. So my length is 15. Now let's check our answer. We're saying the width is 13 and the length is 15. So when we calculate the perimeter, okay, this means this is also 15 and this W is also 13, right? So we're saying our perimeter is 13 plus 15 plus 13 plus 15. Now, and what we're saying is that that has to equal how much? 56. So does 13 plus 15 plus 13 plus 15 equal 56? And so we got the answer correct. So our final answer is our width is 13 and our length is what? 15.